Good morning. I am the first reporter of Chapter 8, the Contemporary Security Issues. This chapter focuses on security issues that have dominated the post-Cold War landscape. In this new era, big power security issues, although still important, have taken a backseat to a series of more focused issues. Conflict and our concept of war have changed. The issues discussed in this chapter: terrorism, proliferation of weapons of mass destruction, including nuclear, biological, chemical, and radiological weapons. So let's define what is transnational crime. Represent what political scientist John Miller terms the remnants of war. Transcend state boundaries as do the conflict between ships and Sunnis between Arabs and Kurds. Crime pose serious security threats in and out of themselves, and combined they create a much more expansive problem. Transnational criminal organizations engage in drug trafficking and arms sales. Terrorist organizations and TCOs are not always distinct from one another, especially as terrorist groups turn to crime finance their operations. Proliferation. Many internal, regional, and global conflicts are exacerbated by states. North Korea and Pakistan are ruled by tenants, regions, and major sponsors of terrorists. The status of the seven open nuclear weapons states and United States, Russia, France, Great Britain, India, Pakistan, and China is widely accepted. Israel, nuclear status is also widely known, although they fail to acknowledge it. Many states, especially Arab states, continue to practice the existence of such weapons in Israel. Human costs of modern conflict. Many conflicts in the developing world are the consequence of entrant-state conflict. Entrant-state conflict means occurring within the boundaries of a single state. Failed states cannot provide the minimal acceptable standard for domestic conditions such as peace, order, and security. An annual index of failed states compiled by the Journal of Foreign Policy and Defense for Peace, and ranks states according to 12 indicators. Failed states index highlights the fact that many of the most vulnerable and stable states are in Africa. The report includes 177 countries with the most unstable, Norway being the most stable. Top 10 failed states are the following: Somalia, Zimbabwe, Sudan, Chad, Democratic Republic of Congo, Iraq, Afghanistan, Central African Republic, Bolivia, and Pakistan because of war on terror. Abdullahi Yusuf a new Somali, came to power in 2004 and formed a new transitional federal government. But in June 2006, the Union of the Islamic Kurds took control of Mogadishu and appointed a hardline Islamic leader. To head the legislature by the end of the year with the help of the Islamists by Ethiopia's original enemy, Eritrea adopted insurgent tactics including the use of landmines, hit and run raids, and even suicide bombings. Somalia earned public attention again beginning in 2005. The debate over proliferation. Proliferation debate breaks down into two sets of scholars. One group as the optimists and the other one known as the pessimists. There are two most proliferation debates, namely Kenneth Waltz and the pessimist Scott Sagan, the pessimist. Kenneth Waltz and the optimists believe that proliferation is beneficial in the international arena and negative aspects to proliferation can be contained, the optimists contain. The optimists believe that there is no better form of deterrence than nuclear weapon. Optimists point the view to the absence of war between the United States and Soviet Union during the Cold War to demonstrate the stabilizing aspect of nuclear deterrence. And Scott Sagan argued that likely hazards of proliferation far outweighs and potential deterrent capability. For Scott, the main problem with the argument of the optimist is that it requires states to operate as unitary national actors. Challenges believe that states can constitutively reorganize and act in accordance with what is their best interest. Sagan contends that organizational and bureaucratic obstacles prevent states and from always being engaging in rational current behavior. Command and control. Behind the concern of states facing off with each other, ultimately contemporary fears about the proliferation of nuclear weapons comes down to issues of command and control. There are three threats to the system, namely accidental use, unauthorized use, and inadvertent use. Accidental use would be everyone surprised by its use, and such occurrences would fall into one of two categories: the accidental detonation and accidental launch. Accidental detonation means would be caused by some mishap, such as plane crash or fire causing the warhead to explode. An accidental launch could result from technical defects such as faulty writing or unsafe procedure that cause the premature firing. Sagan, the pessimist, believed that accidental use in proliferating states is a significant concern because the weapons will be relatively crude in design. The weapons will not have undergone the proper testing, and these states will most likely to fail. Wolf, the optimist, believed that there is relatively a simple solution to this problem: store the weapons ever, especially in unstable regions. Unauthorized use is a paramount concern in the new era. Refers to the deliberate use by people who have access to the weapon but who lack the authority legitimately to order its use. Inadvertent use, where the use is intentional and ordered by the people who have legitimate authority to order its use, but the order is based on misinformation. This situation can result from mistaken assessment of censored data. Several factors undermine security procedures to prevent these three types of usage. 1. Organizational and bureaucratic constraints can lead prioritizing the downgrade security interests and unwillingness to implement changes in procedures. 2. Lack of availability or prohibitive costs prevents states from obtaining technologies necessary for sufficient command and control systems. 3. Many proliferating states employ denial and deception techniques to hide their nuclear programs. Such techniques include hiding the facilities underground, claiming their facilities are for nuclear technologies, and moving their facilities from location to location. Parent proliferation concerns. In terms of states that are or are suspected of developing nuclear weapons, North Korea and Iran are of primary importance internationally. North Korea has been and remains one of the most secretive and oppressive regimes in the world. As seen in Chapter 6, North Korea nuclear programs sparked tension in 1994 and again in 2000 through 2010. Among North Korea, the United States, Russia, Japan, South Korea, and China, but these talks along with subsequent 3 rounds ended in failure. and the fourth round began in July 2005. IAEA, or International Atomic Energy Agency, confirmed the shutdown of the Yangban reactor in July 2007. In 2005, North Korea announced to possess plutonium-based nuclear weapons, although the number is unknown. Iran is another country of significant proliferation concern for nuclear as well as chemical and biological weapons. Iran ratified the NPT in 1917 under the Shah, who actually began their country's nuclear program, and unlike with North Korea, remains a member of non-proliferation. November 2004, in which an agreement was reached to have nuclear activity, while a permanent deal was being negotiated. August 2005, Iran violated this agreement when it broke the UN on its Isfahan nuclear plant and resumed activity. January 2006, Iran broke the IAEA seal on its Natanz nuclear research facility and claimed by April of that year that it had succeeded in reaching uranium at the facility. October 2009, Iran agreed to a plan that would call for Iran to export its uranium for process. In other words, to be made into fuel and then shipped back for energy use, this preventing it from weaponizing the material. Iran has declared that it requires fresh nuclear fuel to function a research reactor that provides isotopes for cancer treatment. George W. Bush called India a responsible state with advanced nuclear technology, and Pakistan earned praise for being a valuable ally in the war on terror. Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan, who is considered the father of Pakistan bomb, confessed to transferring nuclear technology to North Korea, Iran, and Libya after heavy pressure of Pakistan resulted in an investigation of his activities. Terrorism, the last topic. Terrorism defines as a form of coercive intimidation and is violence to make a point. The targets may be military or civilian. September 11, 2001, were the first experience of devastating foreign terrorism on U.S. An earlier attack on the World Trade Center accord in 1993, killing 6 people. The United Kingdom defines terrorism as the use of threat action where there is serious risk is to public health or safety, while the U.S. Department of State defines terrorism as premeditated but politically motivated violence perpetrated against non-combat targets by subnational groups or class listing. The European Union's definition is very specific, listing numerous acts such as kidnapping or hostage taking, causing damage to a public facility, transportation system, or structure facility. The tools of terrorism may be largely the same, especially the use of suicide bombers or truck and car bombs. But whereas terrorists of the past were concerned about political capital or public opinion, President Ronald Reagan viewed the Nicaraguan freedom fighters as the moral equivalent of our founding fathers. Indeed, terrorists never refer to themselves as terrorists. They refer to themselves as variously as the Holy Warriors, self-defense, soldiers, militants for justice, commanders, rebels, warriors, and freedom fighters. Many terrorists Groups seek to create effects in the contemporary international system. But despite evident widespread condemnation of terrorism, effective international action to deal with the problem remains an elusive goal. So that's all our report. I'm thank you for listening.
Morning guys, so my topic is all about contemporary terrorism around the world. Although most terrorist organizations have a regional base and political outlook, some have global reach, possessing capabilities to strike at targets far from their bases of operation. So, the September 11 attacks show that no region is immune to international terrorism. According to counterterrorism, so when we say counterterrorism, it involves the military forces against terrorist organizations. So, according to counterterrorism specialists, that in the U.S. Department of State, there were 45 foreign terrorist organizations as of January 2010. So, as of January 2010, there are 45 foreign terrorists in the U.S. Department. So, let's proceed to other topic, the shape. So, when we say shape, it is the leader of an Arabic of of an Indian organization or groups. So the name Osama bin Laden has become synonymous with the globalization of terror. So Osama bin Laden is an Indian leader born in born in 1957 in Saudi Arabian city of Riyadh. Bin Laden left his family's construction business to join the Afghan Mujahideen fighting against the invading forces of Soviet Union. So Bin Laden left his families just to fight the invading forces in Soviet Union. Bin Laden makes no secret of his goals: the overthrow of regimes he deems non-Islamic and the expulsion of non-Muslims, particularly Westerners from Muslim countries. The attacks of 9/11 prompted global indignation and international actions against Al-Qaeda, categories of terrorist groups. The extent and variety of terrorism across the globe shows that although terrorist organizations may use similar tactics, they have widely varying objects and political organizations. For example, Hamas, a separatist group dedicated to the eradication of Israel and the creation of an Islamic Palestinian state, has both ideological and nationalist motivations. So this Hamas, he is one of the member of a separatist group. So state-sponsored terrorism. National governments sometimes engage in terror by subduing opposition within their own countries by purely violent means. States' use of fear and violence against their own citizens has a long and bloody history. In the 16th century, Russia's Tsar Ivan the Terrible employed terror not only to punish offenders, but also simply to instill fear among his subjects. Nationalist separatists. Terrorist groups in this category have political objectives of national liberation or self-determination. Because nationalism gains momentum from the bond of a shared identity, terrorism is instigated by separatist groups tends to have clear ethnic, cultural, and religious overtones. Conflicts between states over autonomy can continue for generations. The conflict in Northern Ireland has given rise to some of the most feared nationalist terrorists and ideological terrorism. So, ideological terrorism refers to violence committed by groups influenced by extremist or revolutionary doctrines such as Marxism, Leninism, or anarchism. These radical opposition groups work to overthrow the regime or political system. The range of animates violent insurgencies often stems from the desire to overthrow religion terrorist makes action which which is which which they commit in the name of God. Religious terrorism can attain especially frightening dimensions because religious terrorists typically regard violence as a moral justified and even spiritually means for the attainment of goals inspired by tenets of their faith. Terrorism and weapons of mass destruction. Terrorist attacks with firearms and conventional explosives are devastating enough, but the potential for terrorists to use nuclear, chemical, or biological weapons is even more frightening. WMPs are difficult to acquire and use. Even large countries have trouble finding the financial and technical resources to build nuclear weapons, and biological weapons pose serious risk to anyone attempting to make and use them. So it is not easy for them, even the large countries, to have these nuclear weapons because they have problems in financial. Then combating international terrorism. Although almost all states publicly condemn terrorism, states differ greatly in their actual stance toward it. Although some governments actively combat others just as actively support international terror or engage in themselves, and still others do both as suits their political objectives. Efforts to combat terrorism fall into two categories. Those two categories are the anti-terrorism and counter-terrorism. Anti-terrorism refers to actions taken by diplomatic, law enforcement, and intelligence agencies to apprehend terrorist attacks before they can be carried out. So anti-terrorism nag-refer na siya sa diplomatic, law enforcement, and intelligence agencies. And the other category is the counter-terrorism. So as what I have said earlier, that counter-terrorism involves in the military forces of the terrorist organizations. That's all.
Good morning. This is my last topic about organized crime. Organized crime is a multi-billion-dollar business of gambling and etc. Few regions of the world are outside the realm of organized crime, like North America, South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. All experience the serious consequences of organized crime. So, what is organized crime? So, according to Google, organized crime is a category of transnational, national, or local groupings of highly centralized enterprises run by criminals who intend to engage in illegal activity, most commonly for money and profit. Some criminal organizations, sometimes terrorist groups, are politically motivated. So, transnational organized crime activities. The activities of organized crime were described by the Task Force on Organized Crime in 1967 as supplying of illegal goods and services like gambling, loan sharking, narcotics, and other forms of vice to countless numbers of citizen customers. Beyond extortion and protection, organized crime manipulates people and money in other ways. Gambling has long been a mafia sample, including running the numbers of Rocket, their own lottery, and exploiting online gambling. So the globalization of organized crime. Globalization had a dramatic impact on the reach of organized crime. One of the strongest organized crime groups operating outside its country of origin is the Russia mob or mafia. Although there was an extensive underworld in Soviet Union, the onset of a market economy, a new openness, and awakening of the rule of law following the collapse of the communist regime have allowed the Russian mob to flourish. Former Russian President Boris Yeltsin once referred to Russia as the biggest mafia state in the world and a superpower of crime. So the next one. The Red Mafia penalty box and the NHL. Hockey has long been one of the Russia's most popular sports, and the Russian Mafia has played a significant role in the sport even back in the days of the Soviet Union. The mafia used hockey terms for money laundering, as well as for many other illicit or illegal profits that could be sought from staging contracts, concessions, equipment pro- procurement, ticket sales, player and management salaries, and tens of millions of dollars of untaxed vodka and cigarettes that the government gave to the teams. The National Hockey League or NHL, NHL teams in Canada and the United States trip over themselves to sign these players to lucrative contracts, but soon discovered that they weren't importing the brutal extortionists and gun tooters of the Russian mafia who followed in their wake. International drug trafficking. Trafficking in illegal narcotics is a multi-billion dollar a year business connected to regional conflicts. The lack of government control in certain countries makes production and smuggling easier. And organized crime. The two main illegal drugs of concern to the international community are period and opium and cocaine. Although according to the UN's Office in Drugs and Crime, cannabis is the largest illicit drugs or illegal drug market with between 143 and 190 million users in 2007. Combating organized crime. Individual countries and international community have taken several steps in attempt to combat the problems of transnational organized crime. On the domestic front, countries have passed legislation to assist law enforcement agencies in investigating, arresting, and prosecuting members of organized crime groups. Since the end of the Cold War, the international community has recognized the legalization has increased the destructive nature of organized crime. Cooperation is taking place both bilaterally and multilaterally. So the last one is conclusion. Efforts to combat proliferation, terrorism, and organized crime are complicated by several factors. In many instances, there is a lack of resources to combat the problem at hand. Organized crime, or the means to combat the problem are not universally accepted. There is a general agreement that these issues pose a threat, but the solutions are not easily forthcoming. In a globalization world, if progress is to be made, it must be international in scope. So as Chapter 18 will discuss, international organizations have the potential to achieve lasting and substantial success in many of the areas. But they are riddled with structural weakness. In 2003, Secretary General Kofi Annan recognized the challenges for the UN in dealing with these problems. That's all.